Hi, I'm Ashley. I wanted to answer the question about how this connects to my current and future academic and career goals. I entered the program with some pretty specific goals in mind. I've been a professional photographer for the past 17 years, specializing in pet photography. A lot of my clients are coming at or near end of life and really struggling through that process and the decisions that come along with it, as well as the resulting grief process that eventually comes and that our society doesn't recognize and respect in the ways it does other forms of grief a lot of the time. And this sort of spurred my desire to create a practice that could support people in ways that really are understanding and respectful of the gravity of the role that pets can play in many people's lives. Prior to being a photographer, I worked in the veterinary industry for 6 years. And while I was working in that industry, we unfortunately lost a vet to death by suicide. And that shook our community and also shed a lot of light on the suicide crisis that is currently happening and growing within the veterinary medical community. As someone who has a lot of friends in that community from having worked there for so long, and I did part of my schooling wanting to be a veterinarian, it's really difficult to see a lot of my friends struggling in that industry. So I'd really like to also create a specialization around supporting veterinary professional worker mental health. And in part of that, in talking to my veterinarian friends, they have expressed that a lack of resources to support their clients who are struggling with end-of-life decision making and also grief processes would be very helpful to them in relieving some of that burden of them feeling like they need to provide that care that they are not qualified to provide. So that's sort of where I'm coming from, and realizing that in creating this specialization that I dream of creating, I'm going to start more broadly so that I can work from a competent and confident base and also support people through all different struggles that they might have in life. So far through my practicum, I've really been enjoying the diversity of clients that we've been seeing as a team and getting to know everybody's different challenges and how we can best support them. For me, I think my biggest challenge is I often want to make people feel better. And so not jumping in and fixing and holding some safe space for people to explore the more challenging feelings that we have in life has been something that I've been working on and look forward to continue working on. And then I wanted to also answer what I think sets me apart from other interns. I was really nervous coming into the program as a mature student as to whether I could do it, whether I would be good at it, whether I would fail. And I have found that it has been one of my greatest assets to have walked through so many different experiences in life, all the experiences we have. And then also I have two children. One is 17 and one is 11. So walking through parenthood, doing that alongside my husband, our own experience in couples and individual counseling, and the intense growth that has come from that years-long process of going through that as a family, and then owning my own business, working in the veterinary industry, and now being in the program. So I have this sort of diversity of experience that I think really lends itself well to helping clients navigate in ways that feel right to them, and just supporting them in discovering and growing in the ways that they are meant to do in life. So I hope to do some of that work at Shoreline Counseling, and thank you very much.